Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back. Appreciate y'all being here. It's very nice to have you. A couple little things for this weekend. I hope everybody had a great week, and I hope everybody's planning on a great weekend. And I hope the weather holds up for everybody. It's kind of doing okay here. Hopefully it'll be okay there. It's not quite good enough for a barbecue, at least in my opinion. But, it is what it is. A couple things, just a couple things, something to keep in mind. You know, uh, things are not getting any better, right? Things are getting worse. Uh, things are getting worse as far as the government. We know this. You can see it. The system is getting worse, starting to break down with the system that everybody's in. You know, it's it's just not getting any better. Hence the reason you prepare. That's why you prep, because we know bad times are coming. And it would also beheat you, so to speak, to have something like this. Now, this is for me and what I've got. They're heirloom seeds. That'll plant a whole acre of survival garden with all kinds of stuff that you can survive on. A lot of people may not think, well, maybe I don't, need seeds, or maybe they don't even think about gathering a bunch of seeds. Growing your own food, even in small areas and smaller quantities, can't go wrong. Uh, when the warm weather gets here or planting season kind of comes, plant as much as you can, and save it, eat it, can it, bottle it, do whatever you need to do to preserve it. Uh, it's just kind of like safety, it's insurance, and one of the things that we need really in these days and age is insurance, right? And not the kind that you buy for your home and all that kind of stuff, because when the system goes down, nobody's going to care if you have insurance for your house or not. Not going to matter. Something could happen. Who are you going to call? So AI is now probably this close to being a threat. It's in our education systems now. It's in our military systems now. It's in our homes and home security systems now. AI is behind probably 40% right now of all the security system and cameras that are out there right now, and they're getting more and more and more. How long is it going to be before AI becomes sentient? When it starts thinking on its own and then considers us the enemy. You got to prepare. I mean, AI could cut off the food supply and cut down the food chain, try and starve the humanity out. They could try. You don't know. Seems far-fetched, seems science fiction, but it can happen, And just look, Optimus, Tesla Optimus, the robot. In 2027, you should be able to buy one for around $20,000, give or take. Now, 20 grand, it's a lot of money, granted. But then again, on the other hand, maybe not so much. People can buy this thing, and you can have it do your housework. You can have it cut your grass. Don't know if I'd trust it driving my car, but just saying, that technology is coming. You can have it for your security bot in your house. It really won't care who the enemy is, or if maybe it'll make a mistake and do somebody in that you don't want to be dooed in, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we prepare. We have our preps. We have our food. We have our water, because times are going to get bad. They're getting bad now, and you can look, just like I've said before, turn on the news and watch the news. Our government is like this, one side is totally against the other side, and nobody's willing to listen. What do? There's a lot of places out there now talking Civil War 2.0 or a new revolution. Could it happen? It could happen. The downside is that it could happen. Now, will it happen? Nobody knows, but look at the way things are going. Look how craziness is on one side of the fence versus the other side of the fence, and, ask yourself that question, could it happen? So be prepared. That's the motto. Be prepared. Make sure you have long-term storable food, short-term storable food, seeds to grow your own garden. And like I said, this can here, this one right here, it'll grow an entire acre of food. And with heirloom seeds, you can eat the product and save the seeds and use them to replant. And you always have a continuous, of seeds and continuous of crops and continuation of food. Smart. Seems like a good idea to me. You do, you think for yourself, do whatever you want. But I choose to have it. Now, I don't have a massive area to grow stuff, but survival gardens in your people's backyards and stuff is a really good idea. People need to be a little more self-sufficient because you don't know when the food chain is going to get cut off. You could have mobs of people running around out there causing all kinds of trouble, prevent trucks from getting to grocery stores. For one thing, preventing you from getting to grocery stores. So I'm just saying, if you can grow your own food during the growing season and be able to store it and make sure you have enough long-term storable food, which is a real biggie, then, you'd be squared away. Now, like I said, always have something like that and plenty of stuff to go in it just to protect yourself and protect your, your home, protect your gardens, protect your food. I mean, it's sad to say, but someday that's going to be necessary, and it could be necessary sooner than later. So I'm just saying, use your own thoughts, use your own mind, do what you think is right. But, what's right for you may not be right for everybody, so just think about it hardly, make a list, know what you need to do, know what you need to get, and get it. And, like I said, never get out there amongst all these crowds. Make sure you don't have to be out there in these crowds. Long-term storable food, short-term, can't say enough, right? Plenty of water, way to purify water. Just can't say enough. All right, then, hey, look, have a great day, have a great weekend, and be safe. Take care of yourself. Just keep your eyes open, Be aware of your surroundings. Always be aware of your surroundings. You can't go wrong. So until next time, it's nothing but love for you. I really mean it. Take care and prep like there is tomorrow because there may not be. All right. Talk to you later.